Hello, this is Mark Watney, astronaut.
My name is Mark, and I spent more than 500 days stranded on Mars. At first, I couldn't believe I was alive. My crew thought I was dead and left. I had to find a way to tell Earth I was still here. I searched everywhere and finally found Pathfinder, a probe left on Mars in 1997. I wasn't sure it would still work, but I powered it up, and against all odds, it came alive. That moment changed everything. I had a connection to Earth again.
Yes! Yes!
The first messages were painfully slow. I had to write words on boards and show them to the camera. It took 30 minutes just for one message to go through. Later, I figured out better systems, and eventually NASA hacked the rover to talk to me directly. But survival was the real challenge. I grew potatoes in Martian soil using my own waste as fertilizer. It was disgusting, but it kept me alive. Then, one night, my lab exploded. My helmet cracked, oxygen leaked, and I barely sealed it with tape. When I got back inside, I saw that all my potatoes had frozen to death. That was the lowest point. I thought it was the end.
God! 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 God!
NASA tried to send me supplies, but their rocket exploded.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For a while, I accepted that I might die here. Then, China stepped in with their booster rocket, and NASA used it to send supplies to my cruise ship, Hermes. When the crew heard I was alive, they made the brave choice to turn back for me.
Let's go get him.
I had to travel across Mars for 2 months to reach the launch site. The rocket there didn't have enough fuel, so I stripped it down, ripped off panels, even replaced the top with a plastic sheet. I built the most dangerous, ridiculous convertible spaceship in history, but it was my only way off this planet.
Thanks for coming back for me.
Remote command.
Go.
Recovery.
Go.
The launch nearly killed me. I blacked out from the G-forces, and when I woke up, I was drifting too far from Hermes. I had one insane idea left. I cut a hole in my glove and used the leaking oxygen to push myself like Iron Man. Somehow it worked. I grabbed the tether and my captain pulled me in. I was finally safe.
I got him!
The whole world watched. When I got back to Earth, people called it a miracle. Years later, I became a professor, teaching new astronauts.
I did, in fact, survive on a deserted planet by farming in my own shit. Yes, it's actually worse than it sounds, so let's not talk about that ever again.